Oh my god. I'm gonna make this video. I hate to say it real quick. I say that every time I make a video, but I'm gonna make this video. I was just looking at how do you say his name? Raw Quintanilla. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry, but I really don't know how to pronounce that. But I was just watching his video, and he made his video on his own spin on It Gets Better, and the name of his video is called It Doesn't Get Better. I cannot see with my glasses off or whatever. And he had a very interesting spin on it because I believe that what he said is true. I believe that, in which I'm going to entitle this video, is called It Gets Better When You Make It Better. I don't believe everything in life is like, everybody tries to paint everything in life to be all sunshine and roses, and it's really not true. I mean, it's going to be a lot of bullshit in your life. Like, a lot of people like to tell you certain stuff, like you can avoid certain stuff, but some things are just not avoided. Like, I've heard advice that people say, if you don't act like very feminine and gay, or don't give off gay tendencies, and people won't pick on you. I'm not a very out there type person. I'm not a very flamboyant person. I'm funny, I'm intelligent, but I keep to myself, and I've been picked on for most of my life because I don't act like everybody else. And it's not like I'm sitting up here running around in a pink tutu and some ballerina shoes, twirling around doing, burlesque. So, I mean, it's just like, it's a very unrealistic picture that people are painting with this It Gets Better thing. Like I said, it gets better when you make it better. You just have to learn how to, and the issue is you have to learn how to stand up to people in these situations when you get put in these situations, because it's going to happen. You're going to get people that's going to hate you. You're going to get people that's going to talk shit about you. You're going to get people that's going to hit you below the belt or whatever, whether it's with words or actually physically, and you have to learn how to fight for yourself. I've been in situations where I've had family and friends all talk shit about me behind my back and stuff like that, and it used to hurt me. But then I got to a point where I was just like, I don't care. I got to a point where I was just like, you know what? It doesn't matter, because regardless of what I do, people are going to talk about me. Uh, if I started my career and I was making $100,000, people still wouldn't be satisfied with it. If it's just like no matter what I do, me being me, I get talked about, and I'm not hurting anybody. So it really doesn't matter what you do. Somebody's gonna always have something to say about you. You can never satisfy people. So it's like at the end of the day, you truly have to satisfy yourself. That's all that matters. And it's just like when I learned how to stand up for myself and to learn how to fend for myself in situations with my words, and even sometimes, get into fights with people or whatever, things got better. And I'm not, advocating violence or whatever, but the point of the matter is that you have to learn how to be strong within yourself, know your worth, and stand up for yourself. You can't allow for people to just walk all over you like a welcome mat, because if you allow them to do that, that's what they're going to do, because they're going to say, well, this person's not going to do anything, so, I can do it anyway. And so that's what it's really truly all about, because you're going to get situations like that. I've got situations where, just recently I had how can I make this not specific? I had a somebody in a career position that I had to go into to get some results about, and he kind of like talked over me and kind of put me in a negative light that wasn't actually realistic. And I kind of really had to. I didn't bite my tongue, basically. That's what I did. I didn't bite my tongue, because it was just like, you're not going to come here. You're not going to disrespect me when I didn't come here to disrespect you. You could have came here in a better manner. And sometimes it's just how it has to be. Like me personally, I've always said, like, I don't care who you are, brother, sister, cousin, Pookie, Ray Ray, Tutu, whatever. I don't care. You're not going to disrespect me, because I'm going to come here and I'm going to respect you, and you're going to respect me. Respect is all about treating people the way you want to be treated. If you want people to treat you nice, then treat other people nice. You don't treat people like shit and then expect for them to treat you like some high and mighty goddess or Adonis or something like that. You just don't do that. So, but there's a way you do it. You don't do it in a negative ghetto way or some hoodlum way or something like that. You can simply state something in a very stern but mature way. What I do is I get it off my chest first. Like, I'll probably talk to some friends about a situation and get the negativity part out, the part that's just getting ready to pop off. And then I think about it for a second. I think about, how can I say this in a way that I can get this across, that the person will kind of calm down, and they will understand that I'm not the one to mess with, but without being completely brutal. So that's what I do. And I say what I have to say, and I leave the situation alone. And that's what you have to do. You should always find something productive for you to do if you have a situation where things just don't seem like it's getting better. Like, I had situations where I've had in my childhood where I was yelled at, you know, just bad of bad, just yelled at, people talking shit about me, having a fight with people and stuff like that, just all kind of crap. Like, it just seemed like things did not get better. And what I learned to do was to listen to my music. I would, you know, take my Zune or my iPod at the time is what I had, and I would put my earphones in and I would listen. You know, I would be in the car with certain people that will always have something negative to say, and I would put my earphones in and I would listen to them, you know. Or, you know, in my senior year, dealing with family members and stuff like that, I would come home to a lot of bullshit. So what I ended up started doing was to go over my best friend's house and stay over her house every day and be with her and come back home late or whatever. So I didn't have to deal with that because I knew over there I would have fun and I wouldn't have to deal with the bull crap. So find something productive to do. If you like to dance, you're in a dance class, you know, something extracurricular at school or something, like I said, hanging out at a friend's house or something like that. Like, I'm not going to say there's always, but a lot of times there are things that you can do. And there are people that will talk to you, whether it's, you know, friends physically in front of you at school or whatever, or I don't know, blogging, maybe it may help you. Video blogging help me with the community on YouTube or whatever. And it was just like a little outlet for me to express myself and to kind of get it off my chest, because I mean, it was like a burden off my chest to be able to express myself about the situation. And a lot of people think it's like kind of lame and stupid to put yourself out there like that. But if you really don't truly have anybody to talk to, no friends to talk to, or no real friends to talk to, no real family members to talk to, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. And at the end of the day, we're all people, so it really doesn't matter. So, um, you just have to learn how to be strong and to change the tide of the situation, you know, turn the tables. Don't allow somebody to throw you under the bus. You know, be able to fight for yourself where you're not being thrown under the bus and somebody, you know, throwing a whole bunch of shade at you and then you're just going to sink, you know, in the shade. Like, you know, you have to learn how to be strong for yourself and stand up for yourself and to make your life the best life that you can possibly have at that moment and that time. So that's what I've learned to do, and that's why life is a lot easier for me because I don't put up with no crap. Like, I don't got time for that. I'm not an evil person. A lot of people think I'm evil, but it's just that don't mess with me. You don't. It's like that Lil Jon song. Don't start no. I'm not gonna say the S word, but don't start no stuff. Won't be no stuff. And that's how I am. If you don't start anything with me, you don't have any problems with me. You don't have to worry about me going off on you. You don't have to worry about us being in no drama because I don't even do drama. You don't have to worry about being in no feud with me. So it's just like if you're a positive person and you're not shady, you're not funny acting or anything like that, you don't have to worry about anything with me. But if you are and you do bring that upon me, I am going to respond and I am going to put you in your place. So I just wanted to get that out there because I know a lot of people are going through that, you know, situations like that. It's just being regular people and being gay and homosexual and bisexual and transgendered and stuff like that. A lot of people go through stuff like that. So I just came to say that it can get better, but it will get better when you make it better, when you do something about it. And once again, excuse my room. Like, it is really messed up, but I buy too much stuff and I don't be having no place to put it because I just buy too many things. So I hope that helps some people. And I hope that somebody takes those steps and become just better people. I've always listened to music and it gave me advice about how to handle situations. Or I feel like when you listen to people that have went through the same kind of situations as you know, it helps you. And sometimes I use music that may not be particularly talking about it directly in that way, but it talk about it in a similar way. And I kind of use that to just kind of help me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope that everybody has a great life or a better life and they use their inner power to make their life reflect the dreams that they have of a better life in reality, basically. So peace, everybody.